Just when you think you're out, Horikoshi pulls you right back in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. Yes, that's right. This isn't a dream. It's crazy, but I mean, it's not a dream. We have chapter 431 to read and react to today. And I'm still really not sure what to think of it. I mean, we've known for a while that this was coming. We knew that the final volume would have extra stuff. It was only somewhat recently we found out it was 38 total pages. Now, not all of that, I don't think, are going to this final chapter. I could be wrong on that. I think a couple are going to... I think one extra is going to 423 and one extra is going to 429. And I believe it just makes some things a double spread. And I know there's some redraws and stuff. I won't be reacting to the redraws today. Today is dedicated to 431, which is now the actual ending of My Hero Academia. Now, 430. I want to give, before I dive on into this, I want to give my, recap on what I think about 430. I actually liked 430. I thought it was a good thematical end to what My Hero Academia was. It wasn't perfect, but unlike some people, I really didn't have any major problems with it outside of a couple things that we'll get to in a moment here. But I am very excited to read this chapter because I know just two things. One, the title, which is more. It's just more, which, hey, by all means, give me more. Literally, give me more. I know the title, and then I know that basically everyone that I'm confident in that have whispered to me say it's amazing. They haven't said any details. They just say it is spectacular. So, obviously I'm excited. I don't really have any predictions. I just have a couple hopes, and these are hopes that I have had for a while that you guys probably know about. One, I want Class A to be somewhat prominent in this. I thought they got the short end of the stick in 430. That was one of my few gripes I had, that they were barely shown. I thought that was a little bit of a disservice. Like, don't get me wrong, it focused on Deku primarily in that chapter, which makes sense. Bringing the whole the story full circle. Which again, thematically, it made a lot of sense. I was very happy with it. But I want that. I want Class 1A. And, okay, I'll preface this by saying, again, for those of you who follow my channel, I'm not a shipper. That is not even remotely high up on the totem pole of things that I love about this series. Like, I think romantic themes are relatively low on the priority list for My Hero Academia. That being said, I do hope that they address the Deku and Uraraka relationship. I would love for Horikoshi to cement it and not leave it up to just interpretation for years, because I will lose my mind. I can't stand listening to that stuff all the time. And me personally, I think that they just, again, I don't ship, but the fact that I just think that Horikoshi has meant for them to be together, and I would like a little bit more information on that if they, actually are a thing, which, again, I think they are. By the way, if I look a little bit weird, I did a lot of rewiring to my setup recently, and some of the settings are a little bit off. So if I look and sound a little bit weird, but it looks good enough for the purpose of this video. I have been yammering on too long. We have another chapter of My Hero Academia to read. If I'm a little bit rusty, pardon me. It's been a few months. But yeah, let's dive on in. By the way, I should mention, I'm not reading these on TCB. From my understanding, these were released in a weird fashion late last night on Twitter, like fully translated. So shout out to the mods on my Discord, Happy and Carl, for getting this together for me. They didn't make this, but they directed me to the link to where to read this properly. So yeah, let's dive on in. Okay, jumping in now. Okay. Wow, these are, first of all, this is crisp. These are very crisp. I would not be surprised if these were like digital scans. So first page, again, I don't know how many pages this is. Actually, does it say up there? No, it just says we're on page 1. Okay. I we could be here a little while. This could be like a 30-page chapter for all I know. I think it's probably north of 30. All right, well, first page, we're getting uraraka. She's standing in a field. It's very beautiful. Like, the sky is black. That's a great contrast. We see birds flying by. There's a tree in the distance. This has to be adult uraraka, right? Like the modern current one. Her helmet looks a little bit different. I think is that a new design with the little like bumps on the top and stuff? Oh, she looks great. I've got to organize all the papers. What is this place? She's just caught up in like a gust of wind, dude. Like I can already like feel the vibe of this scene. It's so cool. All right, so that's a great first page. So okay, starting off with uraraka. And we got toga. Okay, so this is totally like a dream, right? And oh my god, bro. Oh, Horikoshi. Dude, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Uraraka is caked up, like, holy shit. She is a very curvaceous adult. Just gonna say it as politely as I can. He did not hold back drawing her. Okay, I'll describe what I'm saying. At the top, you see an expression from Uraraka, a part of her expression, and then you see toga. Now, obviously, toga isn't aged up here because RIP, you know. I don't know if she's going up there or down there. I'd leave that to you guys. But she's standing right next to Uraraka. Uraraka back turned to us. That's why I pointed out everything's on display right here. And Uraraka says, "Oh." And then you look at Toga, and she's about to say something. Ochako, hey, another dream. Whoa, we're getting so this is like her hero office. Whoa. Yeah, you see like parts of her suit laying everywhere. She has 2 suits. Is one like a backup? Or is that her OG one and then her new one's on the floor? Can I zoom in? I think I can zoom in. Whoa. Okay, I can zoom in a little bit. Wow. That's crazy. So she's in her like onesie like undersuit part, and then she has her parts of her costume everywhere. She's at this desk. It's so weird. Like, they're adults now and they had like office jobs / like hero work. This is so weird to me. She's on like a second story building office. She's waking up from a nap. So this was the dream that she had. Obviously that'd be weird if that was like something that happened we didn't know about. But anyway. Wow. Number 431, more. Again, one of the like the only thing I knew about this chapter was the title. Okay. So we're starting off with uraraka. It's interesting. I like it though. Let me zoom back out. I kind of like the zoomed out view a little bit better. To think the 3 of you could come on the same day. I'm sure everyone will love it as we're cutting to some part of the city. Whoa. Holy hell. Hold up now. We got the big 3. Dude, look at Lemillion. Dude, okay, whoa. Shit, guys, I'm not prepared. I went months without my hero, and we're getting like new content, just like amazing stuff. What? Okay, so first of all, his hairdo. He reminds me of like the hairdo reminds me of I just watched Josuke from part 4. He's got the pompadour like almost like Johnny Bravo. Kind of like hairpiece, but the part that caught me actually at first was his legs. It's a 1, and it goes like it stretches down like down his leg. That's cool. It almost like this is gonna sound weird. It gives me like permeation vibes, like how it pops out of stuff. It looks like the one's popping out of like part of his costume. That's cool. I like that. He might have a new color scheme too. It's like a darker color. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure everyone's got like. So again, it's the whole big 3. we have Amajiki and Nejire as well. Nejire looking gorgeous. She has, I don't know if this is her hair or like a part of her costume, but it's like twirly. This has to be part of her costume. I don't think her hair she would style it that way. Maybe she would, but she's got these curly horns. They look great. Her suit also has a little bit of a change. I'm not sure if that's new. The stream that goes down the leg. This is gonna be a long video, by the way. If you can't tell already, I'm already gushing over the little details. And it's presumably a 30+ page chapter. So buckle in. Hope you get comfortable. And then Amajiki, a costume I did not expect from him. So he's got like a dark robe over him, and it's all kind of black. Again, this is black and white. We don't know what that true color scheme for these are, but he's got like a hoodie. And I actually kind of love this design. It actually fits with his the Sun Eater aspect. His face is inside of like a jaw, like teeth, from the hoodie. That's so cool. And then we have Uraraka and Froppy behind, who look like they're chibi form, so they almost look like they're young again, but it's obviously not the case. Mirio says, "Will children even care about someone like me?" Nejire says, "Why would you say that? I'm curious." And Amajiki replies, "It's an honor to be able to help at Uravity's court counseling." Oh, cool. Oh, we're going to see Uraraka's like court counseling stuff. Fun. Mirio says, "Ryukyu's agency is on fire. Comedian hero, Lemillion, #1. I mean, we already knew that, but like, are we going to get like the rankings for everyone? Wait, did we know he was #1? I think they said that in 430. It's been a little bit since I reread that one, but I'm pretty sure they said that. But oh my god, it's showing everyone's ranking. Yes, okay. That was another wish I had, to see people's rankings. I know it's not important, the whole ranking system, like, you know, in the new society they've made, it's not about rank. It's about like inspiring and helping. And I get that. But I want to know. I want to know the rankings. I think it's fun. Okay. So Lemillion's #1. Nejire says, and we've already started training newcomers. The Wonder Hero, Nejire-chan, #7. Nice. Since that day, right? Says Amajiki. Bizarre diet hero, Sun Eater, Fat Gum sidekick. Okay, so he didn't go solo. He stayed as a sidekick. That's fine though. That's the whole emphasis is like, I mean, they kind of dropped this a long time ago, but being support a sidekick or like your own hero, they kind of like had a brief time in the story where they talked about that. But Uraraka has her phone out. She looks so gorgeous. Like, holy shit, dude. She looks so good. I'm seeing all the Class 1A babies grown up. It's gonna tug at my heartstrings. Okay, all right. She says, "I suppose you've already looked at the records of the students at the high school, right? Zero Gravity Hero Uravity, #24. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Especially because I think she deems herself as a rescue hero. But again, like, that's semantics. It doesn't matter about rescue combat and whatnot. I suppose you've already looked at the records of the students at the school, right? But I'd like to stress that the most important thing is communication." So I'm guessing she's just filming this to put on like social media and stuff. That's so cool. We're cutting to a broader view of where they're at. Even children who seem to be fine may be experiencing problems, whether big or small, and many of them have to do with their home environment. Few children are able to open up to unknown adults right away. But over time, I'm sure you'll start to notice the signs, she says. She gives a thumbs up. So there's no need to keep checking the papers. The average time is 1 month, but it can change depending on the case. Focus on making friends, no matter how many, she says. It must be exhausting for you, says Amajiki, walking next to her. This is so cool. This is like, it's already kind of just more of what I want. I miss like the slice of life. Like, I just wanted to see the students like grown up and just a brief look at their lives. So we're already off to a good start here. It's not really. I get help from a lot of people. Everyone plays their part masterfully. Hawks constantly negotiates with the Ministry of Education. That's so crazy that you see Hawks right here. He's wearing like a suit. I'll finish that thought in a second. Hawks constantly negotiates with the Ministry of Education and requests aid for some specific areas. So quirk education is improving a lot. It's just weird to me that like Hawks is just a dude now. Like his whole persona being the fly boy, cocky, pretty boy. He's still pretty, but like, the awesome quirk and stuff, like that's behind him. He's like in a new chapter of his life. It's just interesting. What are these small words? How will there be a future if we don't invest in young people? You sound suspicious, says the Sleepy Proctor. I still refuse to learn his name. I just call him Sleepy Proctor because he was the Sleepy Proctor for the license arc. That's great, though. Amajiki says, so that means you get some me time, right? And he looks over, and Uraraka's like, yeah. Again, she looks so good. Like, I can't get over that. Uraraka, just like, I don't know. The 8 years were very kind to her. No way. It's Lemillion. A bunch of kids are shouting, Uravity, Froppy, it's Froppy. They're all shouting. Nejire-chan, love you. Got a real one right there. Sun Eater, but where's Fat? Oh, come here, kids, says Lemillion, says Mirio. Lemillion, do the thing. What's the thing? See my peaches? You gotta pick them all. Oh my god. What a dork. Okay. he's in a tree, right? And he's just like, I don't want to say teleporting, but he's like making his butt pop out of like various branches. That's funny. That's following Night Eye's mantra though, having a world of smiles and whatnot. That's great. Again, sorry if I look like oversaturated or something on this video. I should have calibrated it better before this, but whatever. Play this as a podcast. You don't need to see this ugly mug anyway. Nejire says, how weird. He says it with a straight face. It reminds me of what does that remind me of? This specific, the way this is panned. It's almost like, what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Ida was standing there and Nejire blows down the door or whatever, and you just see like the serious, like this deadpan expression. That's kind of what this reminds me of. The explosion is Mirio's butt in this tree. Try picking them using your quirks. You want these kids to pick your butt, bro? Come on now. And they start using their quirks. Kind of hard to tell what they are. They kind of just seem like beams and balls and like splashes and stuff. Is anyone gonna pick his butt? We're getting this kid. He's wearing like a hard hat. His design looks familiar. I feel like I've seen like an anime, not like seen it, but seen like posters for an anime of a character that looks like this. Uraraka puts her hand down to this kid who's like nervous, who's behind all of them. And you can't, right? Mirio says laughing. Because they're all mine. You'll have to buy them at the grocery store. Oh, yeah, let's go. She floats him up. That's so great. She floats the shy kid up, and he blasts right between his butt cheeks. And you just see Mirio going, ah. This is great. This is like healing that I needed from my hero being done. This is so good. Yeah, she floated him up. That's so sweet. The last one who managed to get one of my peaches was the thieving shogun last year. No way. It was Oshima. What the hell? We're only like 5 pages in and we already have someone shooting lasers into Mirio's butt cheeks. But anyway, so Mirio leans down to this kid, says, and he leans over him. It's peach season. Yeah. What the hell? This is so strange. I love it though. They all shout and are happy. You nailed it, Oshima. You become a peach farmer. I'm so jealous, Ushima. They're all just cheering him on. And then you see the others on the side. Not gonna lie, I do have a lot of work and responsibilities, says Uraraka. After all, I'm continuing a pre-existing project. But I love seeing people happy. So I'm working with what I love. And you see the piece, like the happy thing. Oh, that's great. Is that like her, does she have a calling card? Because he does the peace thing back, I don't know. Oh, and is someone attacking Mirio's like hair in the back? No, he's got like fangirls. Dude, it's so cool seeing. You guys remember back when they like taught them how to like, this might have even been before like the license arc, but when they taught him like when you save someone, you gotta have some flair, you gotta have some style, you know. I'm not saying Uraraka's doing that just to fulfill that requirement. Like she's being genuine here, I'm sure. I just think it's cool seeing them live this life out. Like it's very fun. Nejire says, just like you, right, Amajiki? I was very naive, he says. There's no hole for me to crawl into, so I dig it myself. Positive thinking at not random times. Tsuyu is always by my side during work, and I can... Oh, she just got a ranking. Froppy, 34, so she's not a sidekick. Kind of seems like she's Uraraka's sidekick if she says that. Tsuyu is always by my side during work, and I can still see my friends. So my me time is all the time. And then you get Froppy doing that thing she always does. She just puts a finger on her face. That Froppy expression that all of you love. Okay, so now we're cutting to night. They're on a train. Is Himiko showing up in your dreams again? Yes, it started a month ago, but I don't remember what happens in the dreams. Could it be that I'm under too much pressure, even without noticing? They both sitting there. I like how they have briefcases. That's cool. I even went for a checkup, but we didn't find anything wrong. You're probably just tired. But you still need a second opinion, says Froppy. Stop accepting everything people say and keep things to yourself. That's what I'm trying to do, she says. And then you get another pout expression from Froppy. And that doctor was your idea. Is she trying to tell me something? Maybe. Interesting angle. What is Toga trying to tell you? By the way, these aren't like normal. These don't look like normal briefcases. They look like maybe this is how they like in the future they carry around their suits, because like Froppy's got on the top of hers, it looks like a mechanism. Like their style different. First of all, the two briefcases, they look totally different. I'm assuming that's just how they carry around their costume. I doubt they have like the shit Deku has. I'm probably reading too much into it, but they look like mechanized to some degree. Got like a button on it. That day, Himiko's blood saved my life. She ended up dying, and her blood should be gone already. But what if it mixed with mine, and she's still living inside me? Whoa. Oh, that image is cool. So, Uraraka has her back to the window, and in the reflection, it's like Toga's hair, and like that kind of creepy expression we've seen sometimes. And Toga's like backstory stuff. Like All for One, you know, or like One for All, you know? Is that possible? No. Nah, because they doesn't have the property like pass on. Like that was a different thing. I don't know though. It'd be kind of crazy if Toga was like living on inside of her in her blood. That's kind of creepy to think about. We'll see where they're going with this. So, you need to remember what happened in those dreams, says Froppy. She goes in to lean on her. You know what? In this final hour of My Hero Academia, I will say, I'm not a big Froppy fan, but she is a good friend to Uraraka. I'll give her that. Cutting to... Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Weird. What the hell's going on here? Okay, hold up. There's a lot on this page. So we're cutting to cars on like a highway, right? Motherfucker, Bakugo's driving. That is so weird. That is so weird. Okay. To hell with it. Why do I have to give Deku a ride? Thank you a ton. So in the car, there's some weird shit going on here. Where do I start? So in the front, you have Bakugo driving. You have Kirishima and shotgun. In the back, there's Deku. I don't know what the hell he's sitting on. It's not a regular car seat. This looks like a mattress. He's like sunk into it. It's like a memory foam mattress. I hope they explain that. But you suggested it. You were so proud of your new car, says Kirishima. And the seat sinks. This is amazing. It says Deku just like sitting there like sucked into the seat. Why? And does the great dynamite get rattled by any threat? Just because you said, if you don't drive for us, I'll scratch the hood with my hardening, shouts Bakugo. Do you remember every single word I say? By the way, you didn't even need a ride, did you? You should have said no, shouts Bakugo back to Deku. Deku's just... What? This is so goofy. He's sitting in this seat. I don't know if it's like the G-force of like how fast Bakugo's driving, or it's just like it's that cushiony of a seat. But he's like half submerged in this like mattress seat. That's funny. You're right, says Deku, but I managed to finish the report on the students' quirk training, so I'm thankful. Kirishima asks, Midoriya, do any of your students match my style? If you drop that on my car, I'll kick you out. He's eating like a... I don't even know what he's eating. But, are you after sidekicks, Kirishima? Yeah, Red Riot. Number 12. Wow. Almost top 10. Look at him. I love Kirishima. Good for him, man. Yeah, I've just started my solo career. Thad and Amajiki are still helping me a lot, but bro, he just started his solo career and he's already at 12. That's phenomenal. Because I guess sidekicks can't get ranked. So like he became solo and immediately he said he just started. So that's impressive. Thad and Amajiki are still helping me a lot, but to quote Fat, there are things you only find out when you're looking after other people. And Fatgum got new drip. He's got a new costume. He's got a... So, actually, no. I think it's just a color inverse. I think he's like the Fatgum. He used to have yellow with black lettering. Now I think it's yellow lettering with black on the outside. Simple, but it's cool. And this guy is scared of that. I want to keep helping you, Fat. Says, is that Amajiki? I think that's him. He's like wearing... like a t-shirt and stuff. You don't really see Amajiki outside of his costume much. That's kind of throwing me off. I'd assume that's him. I want to keep helping you, Fat. Yeah. Okay. BMI hero Fatgum number 11. That's amazing. Good for Fatgum. Fatgum's like one of my all-time favorite. Or is that man? I have a pop of him. Yeah, whatever. Number 11 though, dude. Imagine like you drop your sidekick and he's immediately right behind your ass on the rankings. Like, bro, he's about to pass your ass. He's so gonna pass him. And that's true. Ida and Yamamoto are in a league of their own. And many of our... Oh, dude, I wonder where they're ranked. Dude, we better get all the students. Please. I want to know their ranks. And many of our friends started their solo careers before me. Everyone's so cool, says Kirishima. Deku says, Kacchan received a ton of sidekick applications, but it ended with all of them crying and giving up. We don't talk about that, says Bakugo. Great explosive hero, explosive hero, great explosion, murder, god, dynamite. Started out 4th, but dropped to 15th. I guess 15 isn't that low, but still, like, something's going on where he's fucking up a little bit. So he's got a turbulent career. He started high and just, I'm sure he'll be fine. It's because a lot of people were impressed by his fight against All For One. They signed to be a sidekick with high expectations. Dude, I want footage of that fight. I want footage of just like the aerial shots of him just bombing the shit out of All For One. That'd be so cool. They signed to be a sidekick with high expectations, but his bad manners destroyed all those expectations right from the interview, says Deku. I'm kicking you both out, he shouts. This is already just so fun. This is what I felt like I was missing from 430. Again, I liked 430. I did. I was one of the fans of it. But this more like emotional, like personal stuff was what I wanted. We got grand scale, like thematic things in 430, but now it's just people. I love that. Bakugo says, if someone said that they wanted to surpass me, I would have accepted them right away. And then Deku he's just squished. He's just like in this seat. He's just like, yeah, I'm happy. No way! Oh, that's a good detail. Oh, thank you. Okay. So many things I'm just forgetting that I wanted to see, but they're just like popping up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to see that. Thank you. On Bakugo's console on by the cup holders and stuff. He has his car keys, right? And what's attached to him? A frame of his All Might card. And it's signed. It's signed. I mean, of course All Might would sign him. Imagine after that whole battle, like Bakugo goes up, oh yeah, by the way, I never had you sign this. Can you sign that? And All Might's like, no. Imagine. No, but clearly. That's great though. I'm glad Horikoshi added that in. He got it signed. Oh, that's so good. That was something people were complaining about, that Bakugo didn't get it signed in 430. You'll keep teaching, says Bakugo. Yeah, says Deku. I've been collecting data for the armor on days when I'm not teaching, just like Aizawa Sensei did back in the day. Several other schools invite me to give lectures and seminars, so I have the opportunity to share my experience with the younger ones almost every day. Oh, that's cool. The armor made me very happy, but my feelings haven't changed. I think I'd enjoy being a teacher even if I still had one for all. I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. Dude, so far this is gonna sound weird, but I'm reading this chapter and it's just like one thing after another. Like, Horikoshi knows so well. There was just little potholes of things that like people wanted to see, or clarifications. Bro, we got the card signed, and now it's like, even if he had one for all still, which I think a lot of people want him to keep. I personally, I was okay with him not keeping it, because like, yeah, they won the war and society is becoming better, but one for all, it served its purpose, and that's the bittersweetness of it. Like, it served its purpose and it left. Like, to me, it made sense. Like, you can't always have your cake and eat it too, But I like this, that they're saying, I think I'd enjoy being a teacher even if I still had. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. People were calling Deku a bum and like a bunch of crap, saying, oh, he's working, like, all the memes and stuff about just working this job and whatever, being quirkless, and like, oh, look, he had to be a teacher because he's quirkless. Bitch, no. He said he would love to be a teacher even if he had his power. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. Love that. Work doing what I love, and now I'm back being a hero with you guys, he says with a smile. It makes me so happy. Thank you, Kachan and Kirishima. I see, says Bakugo, as he's pulling in somewhere. He turned down your offer, Bakugo. Huh? Says Deku. You can tell it's Deku's a little, like, hair. He just invited you to work at his hero agency, Midoriya. What? Sorry, but that won't happen, says Deku. Shut up, I get it, says Bakugo. Midoriya is a bit slow at these things, says Kirishima. Seriously, says Bakugo. Maybe I'm not the best person to tell you this, but I think it's about time for you to start thinking more highly of yourself, because otherwise you won't even notice the most obvious things. Very interesting. Bakugo with the wisdom, and what a full circle has been from their bullying days, where now he wants him to work with him. And he said no. Like, straight up said no. Interesting. You're one to talk, says Deku. Still like sucked into this mattress thing. Giving special treatment to everyone means that no one is really special to you, says Bakugo. More wisdom. What does that mean? He's thinking. But seriously, why is the back seat like this? Thank you, Kirishima, asking the real questions. Why the hell does he have this deep dish memory foam seat? Anyway. Okay, folks. Are we at like a restaurant or something? Oh, okay. All right. The main event. Come on now. We got students. We got all the students, presumably. It looks like all of them. This is all I wanted. I mean, not all I wanted, but the core of it. We're at some sort of restaurant, and sitting down on the floor with all these tables. It's Class A, and yes, I don't give a fuck if they could be 45. I'm still calling them Class A. You kidding me? They'll always be Class A. Let's celebrate the fact that Shoto Todoroki, former 1A student, is now second place at the Billboard, number 2. Let's go, Shoto. Just like Daddy. That's so good. Dude, he looks... I mean, shit, he's kind of starting to look like him. He's getting the jawline. He's getting the Endeavor jawline. Dude, that's actually kind of... He looks great. I'm partially joking. But he does look like filled. Like he looks like a stronger build to him, a more defined jawline for sure. Dude, he is definitely starting to look like his dad. That is funny. I don't know. There's some cosmic joke in there, I'm sure, but I'm not in the right mindset for it. Okay. All right, guys, we got students. We got them all. Let's look around. Oh, Mina. She looks so good. Okay. I'm just going to see if there's anything noteworthy to point out. Aoyama's wearing, like, some shades. Tokoyami still got that hairdo from when All For One messed him up. He's just rocking it still. A lot of them are backs turned to us right now because they're turning around to toast to Todoroki. One of the only people we see is Mina. She looks great. I love the long hair. I love the long horns. Fantastic. Kirishima doing the manliest toast of all of them. Like, he's like about to stand up. That's so cool, though. So they're basically all gathering to celebrate him being number 2. That's so cool. Dude, I bet you there's so many jokes that I've been missing out on with, like, him being number 2, just like his dad. And the fact he's starting to look like him, bro, there's probably some good shit out there. I can't wait to catch up afterward. Sorry for making you all gather here tonight. Bullshit, bro. They would be there in a heartbeat. No need to apologize. Air conditioning hero. Are you kidding me? There's no way on this green earth you picked air conditioning hero. I mean, on one hand, I get it. Hot and cold, air conditioning. I get it, but damn it, Todoroki. Damn it. You couldn't pick something cool. Hell, I would have even been okay with just Shoto. That would have been at least, like, kind of funny. Like, you stuck with Shoto. Air conditioning. Oh, God. On the other hand, it's perfect. Who am I to judge? That... Damn it, Shoto. Air conditioning. Oh my God, okay. Whoa, Kaminari. The different hairdo. He got the ear pierced. Whoa. Right behind him, giving him a pat on the back. Don't worry. That was just an excuse. An excuse to get everyone together. Nice, my man. Taser Hero Chargeable, number 44 at the HBJ, the Hero Billboard, Japan, right? That's what they call it. His first placement. Oh, wow. Cool. Dude, we're about to get everyone's, like, placement, aren't we? We're going to go, like, one by one through everyone. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Let's go. Oh, got it, says Shoto. I'm joking. Of course we want to celebrate. Shoto, like, took that almost, like, personally. Like, oh, okay. We didn't want to gather for me. Sero, who's got the full Aizawa kind of facial hair going on. He looks like spitting image of Aizawa. Look what Mr. 44 is saying to the number 2. Number 36. Taping hero, Cellophane. Stop that. He's right, Sero. Any rise in the rankings is noteworthy, says Ida. Ida looking sharp, by the way. That's a man right there. I always knew he would grow up to just be like, just like, I don't even know, like, he was always the most dad-like of the class, obviously. Dude, he grew up to be, like, a straight-up hunk. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Like I'm just gonna say, he's a straight up hunk with the glasses and the buzzed side, and oh, dude, he's got it going on. Ida, proud of you. Number 13. Oh, Shoji at number 9. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm cheating here. I'm looking at other out of order. And since the ranking criteria keeps getting more complex and fragmented, we shouldn't take it at face value anymore. That's true. I mean, like Hawks did mention a new like way to go about it. It's not just like, oh, this person saved this many heroes, or stop this catastrophe. It's more like, they find other ways to like give kudos to people, which is cool. Momo at 19. Dude, that's cool. So where do you have 3 people in the top 20? That's dope. Everything Hero Creati. You guys are the noteworthy ones, says Saro and Kaminari. Words can hurt, says Mineta, who again looks I can't get over the goatee, bro. I don't know if it works for him. It definitely takes away the babiness of his face, I guess. Fresh picked hero grape juice. Okay, I want to guess what his ranking is. How high do the rankings go? I guess they go into they go in like the 200s, because I think some of the Wild Wild Pussycats were like in the 200s, right? When they dropped down, they said. He's got to be the lowest rank of the class. I'll be very shocked if he wasn't. I'm just gonna look. He's 108th. Okay, well, yes, that is definitely the lowest so far. Watch your mouth. He shouts. 108 is pretty good ranking for you, says Jiro. Chill, dude. She's 30. Wow. Jiro's 30. Ridley hero. Ridley, they brought it back. Yes. Okay. She's 28, by the way. That's amazing. That's a good ranking for her. I'm so happy. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure there's some of you who don't. When she first picked her hero name, she wanted it to be the Ridley hero Alien Queen. Personally, I like Alien Queen better than Pinky. I think Pinky's a fine name, but Ridley hero, Pinky. So she kind of combined them. She's like the Ridley hero. That is so good. They brought it. Horikoshi brought back the ref. Oh my god, that's so good. Thank you. 28 is great, by the way. I knew she had it in her. She's amazing. Mina is best girl. I'll always feel that way. Among class 1A, she is the best girl. She looks fantastic. But again, I just love the long hair and like the horns. She's great. Dude, she's always had her and All Might have always had my 2 favorite designs in all of My Hero Academia. Cutting to Koda, everyone who's got a solo career is amazing. Petting hero, anima, sidekick at Tentacles Agency. Okay, so he's not ranked. I guess that makes sense. Some of these people wouldn't be ranked if they're sidekicks. We have, is that Shinso? Hypnosis hero, Nighthide. Oh, that's a cool name. What the hell? I love that. Out of the ranking. Oh, so he's not even ranked? Okay. I don't understand why people crave for the spotlight. I'm convinced that Aizawa had a kid, and he never told anyone shit, and it was actually him. It was actually, like, bro. He's just like Aizawa. Me neither, says Hagakure. Stealth hero, invisible girl, 39. That's not bad. That's pretty good for Hagakure. Like the person that everyone always joked was like the weakest of the class, and she kind of is. But like 39 though. It's just so cool. I love seeing. Dude, I'm so happy that the Ridley hero, like, origin, the original thing she wanted kind of came back. She's still Pinky. That's a good hybrid, though. Ridley hero, Pinky. That's so good. I'm happy. Okay, well, we got a lot. I turned the page, and it's just a lot of illustrations. I'll try my best to stay focused, because I already see Mirko drawing my attention over there. Sato, it's crazy that everyone managed to be here tonight, and the last time was just the other day. Sweet hero, Sugarman, sidekick at Wash's agency. I'm sure there's a joke in there about him being washed. Get it? Because no one likes Sato. I like Sato. I just think he had by far the least amount of development as a character. So, you know. Let me turn down the light a little bit. There we go. That's okay. Again, sorry if the lighting and stuff is off. Recording. Actually, I liked it better how it was. All right, let's ride. Sweet Hero Sugarman sidekick at Wash's agency. So he didn't really amount to too much. I mean, Anyway, Ojiro says that's because the number of villains keeps decreasing every year. Martial Hero Tailman 32. My boy. I love Ojiro. Ojiro is so underrated. He's like, I don't know. He's just like the steady rock of the class. Nothing like outstanding about him, but he's just so cool. Yeah. They'll never disappear, but at least they lose strength, says Tokoyami. Number 17. Wow. I guess that everyone was predicting him to be like among the top because he's so strong. But, maybe like approval rating kind of go into it. He's a little bit edgy, Aoyama here. Yeah, Shining Hero can't stop twinkling. Sidekick at Invisible Girl's agency. Hagakure has an agency. That's cool. What do you know? Okay, so we get a lot. There's a lot going on here, okay? Rabbit Hero Mirko. Number 6. What was she before? Did she stay the same? No, was she like 5 before or 4? She might have gone down 1 or 2 spots, but she's still top 10. Kicking ass. By the way, I think she changed the crescent moon as like a bite out of it now. Is that like a joke? Because like she's missing some limbs? That's pretty clever. I don't know. I don't really remember what the crescent moon used to be across the middle before, right? And now it's like just on one side, and there's like a bite out of it, or like a hole out of it. That's clever, if that is, Fiber Hero, best jeanist, number 5. Bro, he can lose a lung, he can get older, that man will still not leave the top 5. He's too gosh darn loved. He's got some like age lines now, and not like wrinkles per se, but like, he's got a new hairdo, looks good. By the way, Mirko, she got a bunch of piercings, and like, is that a prosthetic part of the top of her ear? That'd be so cool if that was like a radio or something. I don't know. She's looking fine, as always. She's just a babe. Kamui Woods at number 4. What was he at pre-time skiv? He was top 10. He was like 7. I'm kind of rusty on what they were before, but he's still kicking ass. He looks great, by the way. Super detailed. He's got like this vine, like with this bush, like collar around him. Gang Orca 21. He's looking aged too. He's got some like wrinkles to him. The heroes who kept fighting after that day are living proof of that. Forest Hero Kamui Woods number 4, and now it's our turn then. I don't know why, but it's not showing. Unless I'm crazy, it's not showing Mount Ladies. I don't know why it's not showing Mount Ladies ranking. She must be top 10. Everyone else in this is top 10 except for Orca, and then you have Wash at number 8. Somehow Wash. I don't know. Wash is weird, man. We hardly ever see Wash do anything, yet constantly just ranks so high. By the way, Mount Lady, new costume. She has the horns changed to be like, is that supposed to be like Mina's? It's kind of like the swoop back on the top. She changed. Whoa, that's new, dude. Is she paying homage to Midnight? Because she's got like the diamond things on her that like Midnight had, and she changed the glasses part around her eye to have little like edge things to them, dude. So that's definitely Midnight. I'm thinking the top. There's no way that's an homage to Mina, right? Because that's very like reminiscent of like Mina's like horn thing. I don't know. We'll leave that for the debates. But that's cool. It doesn't show her rating for some reason. Now it's our turn, and then oh look, a lot of these aren't translated. It's very strange. but a good thing I have a good memory. So, Death Arms at 42. He's got some definite wrinkles, dude. He looks older for sure. Same with Ryukyu. Ryukyu got some age lines kind of going on. She's at 40, and it looks like Present Mike's at 45. Present Mike has a crazy ass. He's just embracing the middle-aged life, bro. He's just fireworks for hair. Freaking Shindo at 20. That's a farce. What's up with these girls and liking him just because his quirk is vibration? That's a joke. I don't mean that seriously. That was the joke, though, that he got so high at ranking. Turtle Girl. It doesn't say rankings for him. Mudman. I know Mudman anywhere. He's 14. He looks so sick. For those of you who don't know, Mudman, probably my favorite person in 1B. He is very underrated. He's so cool. His quirk's amazing. His costume's kick-ass. And he looks even cooler now. He's at 14. Monoma at 10? Bro, he got top 10. He looks, I guess the word I would say is saucy. Like, he's got, like, clocks everywhere, clock earrings. Dude, he looks almost a little seductive. He's got some aura about him. Kendo, 23, not bad. Tetsu at 26. We have, what's the lizard girl's name? I'm a little bit rusty on some of these. She's at 22. Comic book is at 33. At the end of this road. And you have Anasa at 16. Kami, she's not ranked. I assume she's a sidekick. They look a little bit different too. They've edited their designs a little bit. Meatball Guy at 41. By the way, I'm at almost an hour recording, and what page am I on? I don't even know. We probably have ways to go. I'm sorry, guys, if this is gonna be a longer video. It's a longer chapter, and there's a lot to talk about here. We won't be needed anymore. Heroes are slowly headed toward extinction. And then we get a side conversation. Wait, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, I didn't. I bet you put wasabi in that one. I'd never do that. I feel like I'm missing a page. I don't want to like look too closely. Something's like I feel like maybe something's out of order because it just kind of cut from like because we cut from Tokoyami saying they'll never disappear, but at least they'll lose in strength. We won't be. Oh no, I guess it kind of fits. It seemed like jarring to me. Like I don't know. Is this Tokoyami still talking here? We won't be needed anymore. Heroes are slowly headed toward extinction. Also, I hate that advertising company. What do they mean by making you even more fabulous? Are they talking about the perfume ad from 4:30? I'm darkness itself. This one is alcohol free, right? What you're asking? Like, will you make sure to not give Tokoyami the alcohol, please? That's great. Well, he's right, says Shoto. Indeed, says Deku. Shoto says, recently a lot of people keep saying this to me. Are you gonna brag? Says Bakugo. Am I? Maybe. They say you fought against a cruel fate and fulfilled your duty. I hesitated and stumbled a lot along the way, but I have no doubt that I made the right choices. Still, how can I put it? Says Shoto. All this stuff about duty, destiny, even if we really are a part of a much bigger story, I feel like wanting to keep fighting and getting into where I am now were things that were bound to happen. And I don't know if they're showing like in-universe like storybooks or if this is just like metaphorical, but they're actually showing the manga panels as like a book. Like that'd be so weird if they showed like if they made like documentary books on like our comics and all these people's lives and they did it like this. That'd be very strange. I want to lean to this being no, but there's like barcodes and stuff on the back. I don't know. That's strange. He continues, and that's why I'll be taking bowl and chopstick making classes in Ishikawa. What? They all say? I think soba would taste even better if I could eat it using stuff I've made myself. It's in Ishikawa. It must be the wajimi style, says Bakugo. I'm going to do both Wajimi and Yamanaka. It's a private class. While praying at Toya's altar, oh shit, getting some Toya talk, I finally realized something. Wow, so we actually get another shot of Toya here. It's not crazy shot of him, but it's just, it's him. I've always enjoyed eating, he says. I realize that wanting to become a hero is not all I'm about. Wow! Look at that! Man, that's so cool. That's like, we're seeing, because from the beginning of the story, it's always been like, I want to be a hero, I want to be a hero, I want to be a hero. Their reasons were different, but they all wanted to be a hero, and even the type of hero was different. But like, now we're in a society, we live in a society where crime has gone down enough to where they can like think about life outside of being a hero. That's so cool. And he says like, hey, maybe I want to do like cook or like, make some pottery or something. Dude, that's so cool. And this is the number 2 hero saying this. The number 2 hero saying like, hey, maybe being a hero isn't what I'm all about. That's such a stark contrast to Endeavor, who was number 2, who like slaved away and did horrific things to just possibly shine in the number 1 spot one day. That's crazy. You got plenty of free time, huh? Says Bakugo. He looks so happy though. Shoto looks so happy. Good on him. Yeah, now I have time to spare in my heart. You sweetheart, you. The way he talks, it's like you're talking to a puppy. Shoto is just, he's just so funny. I bet you've been reading Parasite. I don't know what that reference is. Deku looking on, drinking from his glass. Bakugo looking pissed. What? No way! Everyone kind of looks over there. Kurohiro and Kanoko, the mushroom girl and the guy who goes into black, they're dating. We're getting dating talk. This is the ship you wanted to confirm, Horikoshi. Is there people who actually shipped them, those two? I didn't even know they interacted. I guess they were both in 1B. This is so random. Kuro, I can't say his name. Kuroru. That guy and Kanoko are dating. Or wait, is Kuroru the girl and Kanoko the guy? I don't remember. Yep, says Hagakure. But I went on a mission with them recently and there weren't any signs, says Momo. Of course Momo, or not Momo, Mina is all about the romance stuff. That's so funny. She's blushing and she's totally into it. The girl talks back. And then you have Shinso on the side of him, just like not giving a fuck. He's like, whatever. This is stupid. And then you have Sero. Speaking of which, what about you two? Bro, dude. I did not expect us to go this way. We're just suddenly talking about like romance and like relationships. Okay. He points to Jiro and Kaminari. Speaking of which, what about you two? Kaminari's office is right next to yours, right, Jiro? It is. We saw that last chapter. A lot of people pointed that out. They both kind of like look like, oh shit. And oh, you got it all wrong, says Jiro. And Momo is right next to him. You guys won't believe it. I was really worried about opening my own agency. And then I found out that the building next to Jiro's is available. I didn't even have to think twice. By the way, it's funny that those three are together because there's a ship involving the three of them. I don't know what you call it, but those three are always kind of like nebulously like revolved around each other. And so it's funny that even now in this talk about relationships, they're like smack dab here again. You're the worst. But it reminds me of our first year when we sat next to each other. It makes me feel relaxed, says Jiro. And then you have a Clay Mark, like it's the three of them. Their backs are turned to us, like Momo, Jiro, and then Kaminari. But you have Kaminari turning back to the camera for one good old like hey, the classic Kaminari thing. Bakugo says lame losers. This is great. This is the shit I wanted. Just like some goofball 1A stuff. This is amazing. Bound to happen. Deku thinks. Oh shit, he's thinking about shigaraki. I work doing what I love, and now I'm back being a hero with you guys. I'm living my dream. There's nothing better than that. And then to Shigaraki's final words, make sure you do your damn best. A me that I still haven't discovered. Oh, so Deku's thinking about, like, you know, because you got all these people like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm learning more about myself. And now Deku's pondering it. No way. Oh, I got chills. Oh, God, I got chills. This panel just hit me right now. Holy shit. Horikoshi's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to do it. That madman, I love him. Bro, he's totally going there. Okay. So, Deku says, a me that I still haven't discovered. He's looking around. He looks over. His drink in hand, you know, he looks over. Who's he looking at? Of course, Uraraka. Sitting there, just beautiful, laughing, chatted up, eating food. And I think that's Mina next to her, which is so funny. You can tell because she's the darker skin and the long hair. That is so funny. Why is Mina always, like, there for these moments, these jokes? Horikoshi's consistency is amazing. They make... Dude, she looks so good. I can't... Like, her and, like, I would say, like, Ida just look the most natural adult. Like, the others, you know, they can tell they aged up a little bit, but, like, hot damn, bro. Like, that's crazy. And that they make eye contact. Well, Deku sees her. I'm not sure. It looks like she notices that she's looking over. Okay. Let's continue. And Deku, you know, just kind of gets wide-eyed. Beep! Or beep. We're chasing a stolen car on Gareki Street in the 12th and the 2nd South District. The criminal's quirk is causing a lot of damage. There's a risk of it escalating into a big incident. And then you have Sero, and that's why we can't drink. The way he said it, his expression. He just looks so nonchalant about it. He's like getting up. He's like, well, that's why there's no alcohol. I love this so much. This is great. Okay, so they're teasing something here. They're teasing something with Deku and Uraraka. So that's great. But it's funny. Yeah, everyone... That might be Deku actually reaching for it. But someone else has a suitcase too. But yeah, you see Shoto, Uraraka, Ida, Bakugo. The big four. Raring to go into action here. Dude, whoever this villain is has the worst luck. The absolute worst fucking luck. What's he gonna... Like, here he is gonna rob a bank or whatever the hell it is. What does it say? Stolen car. He's stealing a car really close by to 1A having this reunion. Bro, he's about to get fucking... I don't even want to say it. Cover your ears, children. I like how Bakugo does a quick little prayer. Like, everyone else grabs their phone, but, like, Bakugo goes like, psst, let's go. This is great. Whoa! Dude! Oh, my God. Oh... We are... Okay. You know that shot at the end of 430? Of course you know the shot. This shot is like the older, more athletic, badass brother to that image. I love that image. But this is like... And we're seeing Deku's suit. Oh my God, please look amazing. Okay, so we're getting... In this night... Is it snow? Or is this snow? Or is this like rain? I don't know. But there's something like sprinkled in the air. It's at night. You see the city lights. And you just see Class 1A jumping into action here. Deku in the front. Let's talk about him first. He's got the suit activating. His cape is the cape's going out. His jacket, his like teacher jacket flying off. Oh, that's so cool. I imagine we're about to get the full suit and stuff. Because it's like partially on him right now. But then you get everyone else, right? Everyone else is already in hero costume. That has to be what the briefcases are. It has to be like a quick assembly for their costume or something, which is cool. Let's see if there's any noticeables here. Okay, Mina looking great. Oh my god. She has new shoes. She has like steel tipped shoes. Yes, I would know this. I'm a big Mina fan. She looks great. The new little like gauntlet thing, not a gauntlet, but a little like braces she has. Sero looking cool. He looks badass there. Jiro looks like she has like some new boots. Like the bottom have like a booster or something. She's like running through the air. Uraraka grab like towing Mineta behind her. That's funny. Anything else noticeable? Oh, you have Tokoyami, who's like full on like airplane mode. Dark Shadow is spread out like big wings, and on the wings you have Shoji, Koda, and is that Kaminari? I think it's Kaminari because I don't see him anywhere else. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's such a good shot. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad Mina is like one of the closer up ones we have more detail of, because she was very buried in the 431. Okay, so they already stopped the driver. That was easy. We see a glacier, so it looks like Shoto showing wise number 2 stopped it. We have another dog policeman apprehending the guy. Sorry, it was a sudden impulse. Sure. Bakugo says, I got here first. No, it was Ida. says Deku. Stop bickering. I love how casual they are about it. Dude, Deku's suit. We don't see it that closely here, but it looks so cool. It's got like bulky like leg plates. Obviously the cape. The cape's cool. It goes up kind of like not like very high, but like kind of around the neck, you know? We better get a closer up shot of this. Oh yeah, dude, he's okay. So the briefcases are totally for the costumes. Ida's putting his away. Like, I bet you tech has gotten so far, it's just able to do this so easily. But if he said it was a sudden impulse, it means he's not an evil fellow. I'm glad there are no victims, says Ida as his suit's transforming into this pack. That's so cool. We're not losing our jobs anytime soon, says Kirishima. Exactly, says Tokoyami. Look at them all just out in the street, you know. Interrupted their nice dinner with this stupid guy robbing a truck. It was pretty short, but let's call it a night, shall we? No! We can get together again soon. Shoto says, oh, I've already paid the bill, so you can go home straight away. Mina says, but you were the reason for the celebration. We'll split it. She shouts. That's a classic Mina line. She's like, her expression. One of the reasons I like Mina so much is she's like by far the biggest range of emotion. Funny, sadness, just fourth wall ridiculous expressions that she does. Like right here, it's like just like this shocked Godzilla face. Like, I don't even know. She's just so great. She has her own suitcase. It's like her like trademark camo looking on her suitcase. So yeah, that's cool. Everyone's got like special suitcases. We're getting a shot of Jiro, Momo, and Shoto. Physical cash is still very useful. Yes, especially during emergencies. I have changed. Look at all just like exchanging money. They're so adults now, bro. This is such adult shit. Like splitting bills. Are you kidding me? Like, bro. Everything about this chapter. The people are right. This chapter is amazing. This is all I wanted. I just wanted, like, I'm a simple guy, okay? I just wanted Class 1A to get their little, like, last hurrah here. See ya, shouts Bakugo. Wait, I missed at the top. Bakugo's talking to Deku. Don't take too long. I've got to wake up early tomorrow because Edgeshot is coming back to Japan. Okay, thanks. And Deku looks odd here. Like, it looks like a low detailed emoji. That's kind of funny. Show us your car. We're going in the same direction until the halfway point. Dude, this is such adult shit. Like, you go up and meet people at like a restaurant, and then you split up, and you're like, oh, hey, want to give me a ride? Or we're going the same direction. People are splitting up, splitting bills, you know? This is just so fun. See ya, shouts Bakugo. And then you have Mina and Kirishima dancing behind with someone else. There's like another person whose leg is there. I'm not sure whose that is, but I love that. I love them. I'm a believer in Kirimina, but at least we got this little moment here. That's great. They're both dancing off behind Bakugo. Okay. See ya, shouts Deku. Come by as a guest teacher more often. Aizawa Sensei is planning a class on communication. Don't use me as a bad example. I mean, shit, you are a class, like, textbook example of bad communication. So, Deku starts to walk away. Just gets farther and farther in the distance into the backdrop of the city. Giving special treatment to everyone means that no one is really special to you. This is definitely a long chapter. See you tomorrow, Chaco, shouts Froppy. See you tomorrow. Sleep well, shouts Uraraka. Uraraka says, tomorrow's going to be another day of work. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse here, but she looks so good. She looks just gorgeous. Horikoshi, I don't know how long he spent on these, but the detail in this chapter is so good. And it's a long chapter too, so it had there's a lot of time and effort put into this. But Jesus. We sat far away from each other, so I couldn't even talk to him. Chat, what's about to happen here? She's thinking back to the brief moment they made eye contact. But that's okay. We see each other a lot because of work, she says. She's kind of doing like that waddle that she does. You can see it in the stride. I like that. She's carrying the briefcase. Her shoes looking cool, by the way. They look like more like street clothes version of her normal like boots. They got the high heel. Like, that's cool. I like that. After that battle, you are my hero. She's remembering that moment. We discovered what we wanted and what we needed to do. We respect each other's choices and kept smiling together. That's more than I could ask for. She's just standing amongst the crowd as they do their stuff. Just keeping it on hand. She's thinking back to the charm, the All Might charm that Deku gave her. And then I fell in love with Izuku Midori. She's thinking what she shouted to Toga. I really wanted to. And you see Uraraka like turn back. Don't tell me, is Deku gonna be there? Oh my god. Mighty be a man. Come on, turn the page. Okay, here we go. Here he is. Talk to him a bit more, she says. She thinks. And Deku running through the crowd, sweating, is like, hey, oh great, you're here. Ochako-chan. Oh, we're starting to hear what is this what are we gonna finally hear what like Toga was trying to say to her? Oh, though it's all tying together. Holy shit. She just looks like shocked as she sees him, a blush, looking gorgeous. Half like, and you see part of her is like in the dream world. It's fine. As you see like some feathers of like birds and stuff. And so, oh my god, bro. Shit is going down. I respect everyone. Everyone is special, and I love everyone. Way to intro this, Deku. Come on. Land the plane. Come on. So you got well, by the way, he's on the freaking billboard in the background. That's fun. You just see Deku like running. I guess he's like a celebrity. Is that why this girl is like kind of like, oh look, it's like she's like pointing and talking like, is that Deku? Like this person walking by. I always thought it was as simple as that, says Deku. But today and then you just see Uraraka just blushing, looking at him. Really wanted to talk to you more, Uraraka. And not just today. From now on, too. I really wanted to talk to you more, Uraraka. Not just today. From now on, too. And we're getting Toga. who's in the dream world with Uraraka. Uraraka's in her hero outfit, by the way. It's worth mentioning that. It's different. I don't know if that matters, but I lived exactly the way I wanted to, says Toga. And since I loved you so much, Ochako, my wish is for you to live exactly like you want to. And pushes her. And by the way, she does, it does matter because she goes from a hero costume to like her civilian costume, like this dress. My only wish is for you to live exactly like you want to. Dude, she's like setting her free of this like this dream, this lingering thing with Toga. Oh, it's so good. I want to. Oh my god, bro. They're like right in front of each other. Bro. So Deku's obviously standing there saying like I want to talk to you more, like, and he's standing there and she like comes up to him. You could tell it's like that emotional push that like Toga gave. So now they're like the only thing separating right now is her briefcase. Oh, she says, she's like blushing. They're both blushing, bro. She's got mega blush. He's got like strong blush. Oh, she says, it's been a month since that day when I started seeing Deku more often. Thinking back to the last shot of 4:30. So it's been a month since then. Okay. What do you say? Says Deku. He's just like so nervous. You can tell that little nerd's heart's just like, you know, he like, bro, he can be as strong face as he wants in the face of the Demon Lord, but bro, in front of his crush, he's like barely holding it together. What do you say? He says, oh, she says, bro, what's about to happen? So we're getting Toga, hands out in this dream world, and you see Uraraka looking back. Yeah, we were thinking the same thing. And they grab hands. The end. Oh my god, he did it. Oh my god. I mean, okay. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Okay. This was very, very beautiful and extremely My Hero Academia style how it was done. Holy shit, that was so good. Dude. I'm just like, there's so much that's like racing through my mind of this. So, first of all, IzuOcha is canon. I mean, okay. I'll just take a moment here to say again, I'm not a shipper, okay? With that said, part of the reason that I don't consider myself that is because just reading the story, watching it all play out, you know, the anime, everything. Maybe I'm weird, but like I don't care to put thought into things that could be when it's like what is being told to me is real. Never a moment was I like, oh, Deku might end up with someone else, or, you know, or Uraraka doesn't love him. It was clear from the onset of this story that these two were on a path of more than friendship, just support for each other, a caring for one another, and a deep found respect for one another. And it blossomed into what we're seeing now. And it's this was satisfying. This was so good. This was extremely beautiful. I'm definitely using that as a thumbnail where they're like, she like bumps into him and they're like face to face, just blushing unbelievably hard. That is so sweet. So one thing that strikes me as interesting, Obviously the toga one is in your face. Sorry, excuse me for that burp. The toga one's in your face, where it's like she is saying, "Go be happy." Like, come on, like. And I'm not gonna dive into the discourse of there's people who shipped Toga and Uraraka. I never saw that. I think Toga probably genuinely loved, like she says, I loved you so much. Probably loved Uraraka. Probably loved Deku, like in the way that she loves things. But it never felt like Uraraka loved Toga that way. I think she cared for her and really wanted to help her, and saw past the evil deeds she's done. But I never felt love. But it's so cool that she's the one pushing Uraraka to this. Like, I'm not sure if it's intentional, like, or if it's just like it just happened to play out that way, where it's pretty clear where the chips lie, so to speak, in that regard. So that one's obvious. But the other one is actually Bakugo. Like, the words he said to him were it's even uttered as like he's waving him goodbye. He's saying, "Giving special treatment to everyone means that no one's really special to you." And then that kind of sparked like the wisdom from Bakugo. It sparked Deku's thought process during this meetup, with all the old faces and the gang. And it really, like, I guess ironically, Bakugo was the wingman, bro. Like, he was the one who was like, "Hey, like, come on, bro. We're all graduated. You're doing this. Like, you're living life, but like, we all know you're missing something, and I think I know what you're missing. I'm gonna say the right things to get you going here." And I just think that's so cool. And again, not to dive into discourse, but people ship the hell out of Bakugo and Deku, and I think it's kind of cool that. I don't know if it's, again, intentional or not, but it just panned out that way. Cosmically, it just worked out perfectly. It's kind of funny. That Bakugo is the one that's sort of like, "Okay, Deku, go get her." Like, And that's the end of My Hero Academia. It's interesting. It's really okay. There's a few more things I want to talk about. So 430 was very much from Deku's perspective, and like I said earlier, that was very much the thematic, like the grand scale, society, being a hero, thematic ending to My Hero Academia. This was more so the personal, the emotional, the character finale to My Hero Academia. And I think that both of them together really just... This one benefits, obviously, for a few reasons. He had a lot more time to work on it. It's double the length. I don't see a page count on this thing. This was long, though. I wouldn't be surprised if this was definitely over 30. Oh, there's a page count. 36. I read 36 pages. Yeah, so that adds up. There's 38 total. One was added to 423, and one was added to 429. Okay, so yeah. Huh. Well, congratulations to everyone who has been wanting for these two to be confirmed. It is a rare thing in shonen, surprisingly, for relationships to be confirmed. I don't know why that is. Man, I've probably missed out on some of the nastiest things on social media, because people really care about their ships. And again, not to beat a dead horse, I'm not a shipper, but I wanted to see this. Not for the ship, but because it feels integral to Deku's journey. Like, this was needed. This was something that was felt to be planned from the beginning. And we got it, and we didn't just get it, but it was, like, beautiful. God damn it, was this so adorable. I love this handhold. Like, a kiss would have been cliche. I'm kind of glad they didn't go with the kiss. Because, like, just look how these two are, like, 24, 25 or whatever. And, like, they're still bashful and nerdy as can be. Sure, they matured, but, like, look at them. here they are confessing that they want to talk to each other more and be more than just friends, and kind of makes sense they would have like this like somewhat awkward like let's do this together, you know? Like I find that really sweet and really adorable. Like I actually prefer this over a kiss, if I'm being honest with you. It fits. It just feels better. I don't know. Yeah, people were right. People were right. This chapter was amazing. And you know what's also great? I don't know how many people were still watching this because we're at an hour and 25 minutes, but I'm glad it didn't tease a sequel. I haven't really talked about this, but I don't really need a sequel to My Hero Academia. I would prefer a spin-off in the universe. Like I don't think we really need to see more stories of these characters. That said, I would love like a spin-off focusing on other characters, maybe a different place in the world, you know, themes or whatever. Because you have laid such a foundation for this world and the art style and the quirks, just the society and everything. There's so much potential. And then have some of these characters make cameos. That'd be such an easy excuse because they're heroes. They get moved to places to help all the time. And that way, like you're not burdened with trying to write more for these characters who all feel like they have a great ending to them now. You're not burdened with that, and you can just have them show up and just do more stuff with them. Like I think that's a really good balance. But then you don't want to overshadow whatever new thing you're doing with the spinoff, so it'd be a balance. But yeah, like I don't need a sequel. I'm glad they didn't tease one. I say they. Horikoshi. I'm glad Horikoshi didn't tease one. This was 10 out of 10. This was the perfect ending. This was everything I wanted. Class 1A, uraraka Deku. Oh, you know what? No. There's one little thing. Personal thing. No All Might in this chapter. The final chapter of the series. No All Might. Granted, you get his card. It's signed. So there's a small nod to him. He did get the back cover for volume 42. And he looks fantastic. So we got that. I can't be too upset. Also, no Aizawa. I wouldn't have minded a little Aizawa All Might. Like, maybe they chaperoned or something. I don't know. No, you don't need chaperone when they're like in their 20s. Never mind. But, you know. Maybe just have a shot of Aizawa and like All Might at the party, but they're at the bar. Like, you know. Something like that. Yeah, I'm nitpicking at this point. This was fantastic. I'm at an hour and a half recording almost. So I need to end it. But I just want to say, again, thank you to everyone who's been watching my Hero Academia reactions. I'm not done making YouTube videos. I still make YouTube videos, but this was a chapter of my channel's career that will never be matched. It was special to me. It hit me at a time in my life that, you know, it just impacted me in all the right ways. I met a lot of great people through it. The channel grew a lot through it. And I don't think there'll ever be a series that does what My Hero Academia did for me. Its characters, its world, its story wasn't always perfect, but in a weird way, its imperfection makes it all the more special. I'll do a series review for My Hero Academia. It won't be easy for me to make, but I will do it. I was waiting for stuff like this before. I was like, I think there's still more we're gonna get in the final volume. I want to wait to do my series review until I get that. And boy, am I glad I did, because yeah, this is very significant. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, leave your thoughts down below. Tell me what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. Go beyond, baby! Plus Ultra.